My list is so fucking long. My backlog. I have it's not my anime list. It's basically my anime list, but it's from Anime Planet because they have the English names more than my anime list. I'll get my link. You guys want to take a look at my backlog. It has not only my backlog, but the things that I have watched and think. Oh no! Apparently, I did watch Akira. It's on my anime list. I rated it a 1.5. Is that I don't care for anything with vehicles. Don't hate me, weirdo. Whoops. Wrong screen. There we go. I know, I'm so sorry. It must have been a long time ago, because I don't remember it at all.
That's the stuff.
Yeah, man, like it's so cool when you see people that are like they respect differences, and they're like, you know what, I agree to disagree, or like I get you don't like it, and that's cool too, or that's so rare to find, like right now especially. So I appreciate your respecting of other people's views. That means a lot. Your pancreas may be broken, but your maturity is not. Threw it right in his mouth. Good for you. Like the bike gang culture definitely plays a heavy theme in a Curious story. Oh yeah. Like I don't like gang stuff either, so like anything like negative, like CSI and everything, like. But Weirdo might like it. Like I'll have to show him. Like maybe we can watch it one of these days and see if it's. Like anything.
up and come on back.
Yeah, I mean, music's an easy one. Like I absolutely hate rap and country music, but that is like the only thing everyone likes.
Hello.
And like, I'm glad that they like it, but I'm just not into it. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a couple good country songs and a couple good rap songs, but like as a whole, like I'm good. Game of Thrones. Yeah, you know, I really like dragons and like fantasy stuff, but I mean, I have not been able to get into it. Oops. At all, and I don't really know why. Maybe just because it's literally everyone talks about it. And so it's kind of like, will you shut up about this damn thing? It's kind of like Frozen. Like, I love Frozen, but everyone talked about it so much, it's like, can we not? Yeah, no, like the old school, like alternative is some of my favorite
All right.
music. Like, God, let me get my list out here. Do I do D&D? I have done a little bit. I've done like some one-offs and some parody ones. I like the parody ones too much to want to do anything serious, because like I want to be in a tavern and it's just like, you hear a noise in the basement, and I'm like, alright, I'm gonna roll for licking a hole through the floor to get to the basement because the door won't open, you know? Like, that's the sort of shit that I like to do, you know, instead of like, oh, let's see if I can bust the door down. Who the fuck cares about busting the door down? I want to lick a hole in the floor. Okay, so some stuff that I liked from back in the day, like Three Doors Down, Cascada, Hoobastank, Green Day, Madonna, Michael Jackson, Nightwish, Rat, REM. I like soundtracks a lot. Like the Rent soundtrack was good. Like Spice Girls, Switchfoot, System of a Down, Tattoo, Tenacious D. There's like a lot of like one-offs I liked too. Miscellaneous. Like Jason Mraz. You know, there's some other like older stuff like Pearl Jam and Twisted Sister. And there's some newer stuff like Maroon 5, Michelle Branch, Styx. You know, The Who, Nelly Furtado. But, you know, like, there is some Chris Brown and stuff in there that I like. You know, Ted Nugent, Gwen Stefani. You know, I like just, like, a little bit of everything. But just mostly not rap and country. Bare Naked Ladies, Blues Traveler. Wallflower, Queen, Creed, Daft Punk. You know, it's Evanescence, a little bit of everything.
Perfect timing. Nice work.
Shameless corn. I don't know if I have any corn at all. I think that was too, although maybe a little bit too heavy of rock for me, or it could just be one of those ones where I like a song but I don't know who it's by.
Perfect timing. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work.
Yeah, I don't like a whole lot of metal. Like, Why am I drawing a blank? System of a Down is about as metal as I get. Because it has, it's like, it's metal, but then it's just like, it has the calm parts of the song. I like doing some, System of a Down karaoke too, like some of the songs that I know.
Nice work.
But I just like, I like songs that I can just belt out, and metal is just, it's so hard, and but I get it, like, I can appreciate it. I love to, when I go to work and I was feeling particularly like angry or something, and they'd be like these crazy religious people like standing outside Walmart, and they'd be like, they're like, give us $3 for one Jesus, and I would just like blast like, I cry when angels deserve to die. I just like laughed, you know, it was so hilarious. I was like, this is what you get. This is what you get, crazy religious people. Yeah, I mean songs that are hard to go, like even like Eminem. It's like, I need to breathe, I need to breathe, I need to breathe. Can I breathe? Old band days? What did you do? It's okay to be cringy, you know, cringy is cool sometimes. Being cheesy is cool sometimes.
Oh, really?
Oh man. Stuff throws in the water differently. Hell yeah, you got long hair. Long hair on guys is freaking hot. Let me tell you. I don't know why guys are like, oh, my hair is so long. Like, who cares? It makes you look hot, dude. Whalmer. I don't know, like, maybe, but like I wasn't brought up by anything. like, my childhood was pretty fucked up to where, like, I was left to run wild to do whatever I wanted to. And the only thing I wanted to do was, like, supremely nerdy things. Like, I made a website about, Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z and, Sailor Moon and Neopets and, like, you know, whatever else. Like, at 9 years old, I was, like, had my face stuffed in Notepad, making websites. And, like, I always thought, I'm like, you know, my parents are damn lucky that I'm not, like, a hooligan, because I didn't have any rules, and my parents never talked to me. Like, they never taught me anything about growing up or social situations or, like, even puberty or anything. I was literally raised by the internet. The fuck is happening? Is that Pokemon humping the Magikarp? The fuck? I don't know what's going on there, but okay.
It's time. Oh.
Hello, user. Shit, I didn't get that last one. I like to believe that people, like, can make decisions for themselves, though.
Oh.
But, colon Z, maybe they don't. What is up, user? We're playing some Pokemon and talking about literally anything. Between Velcro dicks to kind of music we like and how people are raised that like different things. Whatever topic you want to talk about, it's here on Mondo TV. Mondo Cat TV, whatever the hell it is. It's like, Velcro dicks. Yeah, no, okay, we were talking about, like, how much it sucks to have balls. And, I mean, I can't relate a whole lot. I don't have balls, but I did, I think, like, have an ovarian cyst burst the other day, and when I described it, everyone says that that's pretty much how it feels like when you get your balls crushed. And so it's like, yeah, well, why can't you just remove them? Just put some Velcro, and it's like dentures. Like, you just take them off when you don't need them. And, like, same thing for girls. You just take your boobs off when you don't need them. And, hell yeah, that Magikarp getting molested ended up in there, okay. And yeah, so then, it's, of course, it's me, and I have to take everything to the extreme. And why not put, like, dicks on your boobs instead? Like, you can either have little tiny, like, nipple-sized dicks, or, like, a full-size one on your boobs, if you want. This never dull moment here. Yeah, it's no fair that y'all have to deal with your balls being crushed, like riding a bike, or sitting down, or literally anything. Oh, yeah, it's, yeah, good birth control. You want no babies, just take your balls off for a little bit. Dick titties might be hot.
Let's do this.
Man, so my buddy Buggy, who plays VR chat with me sometimes. He made avatars before I did, and so he literally took a naked lady avatar and then just put dicks where the nipples should be, and it was the funniest thing. I laughed for like 8 hours.
Nice work.
Or get load in their hair? What? Is that a common problem?
Nice work.
I don't think I've ever had a problem with it getting in my hair.
Great timing.
I mean, I always take a shower afterwards anyway, but... Do I stream VR chat? Yes, I do stream VR chat,
Nice
sometimes.
work.
Although, I don't play VR chat a whole lot right now, just because it gives me a lot of social anxiety, because my ex is, like, super high profile there, and, like, his people want to hang out with me a whole lot, and, you know, they always ask, like, oh, where's Orin at, or whatever, and it's just, like, I have to explain the whole situation and everything, so, but I've learned to just put it on, do not disturb mode, and then no one that I know joins me, and I can still fuck around in private rooms, or, I mean, public worlds. I mean, I get it. I've had loads all over me, but like I don't think in my hair in particular. Yeah, if I get strapped some damn dicks to my boobs, then I could be the one giving loads. Hell yeah, I wear the pants now.
Counting on you.
But they would only be dicks, no balls. I mean, but you don't. Even if you don't have any balls, you still have a load. Well, yeah, no, you still have a load, like, cause my brother he got his tubes tied, and I mean, I would assume that he still has a load. It's just, yeah, I think I've read that after you get your tubes tied, like, you still have juice and stuff that comes out, but it's just there's no spermies in there. I do a lot of research about stuff in my... Yeah. Get his balls edited. It's okay. It's probably not something the average person, like, researches. But like I said, I was raised by the internet. Not parents, or siblings, or cousins, or... What the fuck was that? Is that a ho-oh? I don't know where he went, though. And so I literally had to learn about everything from the internet.
Whoa, really?
Alright, we have to stop Pokemon Snap to look up Do you still have a load after vasectomy? Okay, it says semen is made in the seminal vesicles and prostate glands. These are not affected by a vasectomy. Vasectomy stopped the sperm cells in its track. Okay, so better question. If you have no balls, do you still blow your load? Okay, lack of testicles may decrease sex drive for many or most men, but they can still orgasm, and yes, there will still be fluid. Testicles only add sperm cells to the semen. Alright, bam, this woman knows her shit. Yeah, accidentally making a baby is probably not a good thing, usually. Like I said before, I don't think I can have kids, so... The furret. Even though I do want them for some reason. Even though I kind of don't want them because this world sucks. I don't want to make them go through that. There's probably like a deep desire within my instincts. It's like, hey, them genetics must go on. Even though my genes suck 99 balls. I could adopt, and everyone tells me that, but at the same time, my thoughts are, this is like a grand science experiment, like to be able to like see like what parts of my DNA like are dominant versus like what parts of say Weirdo's DNA are dominant or recessive. Like I feel like it would be like very educational. And I feel like I would be missing out on a big part of something that I would enjoy about raising kids. The genetics aspect of it. Like I am super into genetics, and no, Weirdo's not offended or anything. He's just making sure his territory's marked, and that's fine. But he's just pissing around the chat room a little bit. It's fine, and I bought a genetics test for Weirdo too, and so I am weirder than you. Oh, thanks. Oh, thanks. And so it was pretty cool to see the things that me and him had in common with our genetics. And me and Weirdo are 60% similar in our genetics, even though we are not related at all. Like, not even 0.01%. He doesn't even show up at all on my relatives list.
You mind?
So the fact that we get along so well and that we're 60% genetically alike, in terms of our traits, was pretty cool.
Welcome back.
Yeah, like, oh my god. Like, my whole childhood, I'm like, I will never be like my parents, they are terrible, and blah blah blah. But, like, I grow up and I'm like, fuck, I turned out just like my parents. And I was so upset because my parents were awful, and, like, I hated that I wasn't, you know, properly raised and didn't know anything. I had no life skills, I didn't know how to do anything, and it sucked, and I'm like, I will never be like them. But here I am, exactly like my mom, going through the same problems she did, and it made me sad. So that would be another thing interesting to see how different people relate to their parents or differ from their parents. And to have a kid, I would just absolutely love to see how they were the same or different from me. So yes, I could adopt, but I'm gonna miss out on that. And I really, really want that as a nerd.
Now then, great timing. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work.
There's some things that I did successfully did not become of my parents,
Nice work.
but there's other stuff that I just don't have control over at all. Like, my mom had some, like, crazy fucking mental illness where she was constantly, like, in a state of
Nice work.
hysterical depression and anxiety.
Nice work.
And I didn't understand it as a kid, you know, I just thought, like, why is my mom such a bitch? I hope she dies, blah blah blah, you know, angsty teenager stuff. But then I become an adult and I start feeling all these things and they're awful and none of the counselors help, blah blah blah. My dad dies, we clean out his house. I see my mom's journals. I read them and she describes exactly what I'm going through, like word for word. And I'm like, fuck. Like, I tried so hard not to become her. But here I am. So in that instance, I kind of wish that she was still alive to be able to talk to her about some of this stuff. But she is not. She ended up killing herself. She overdosed on morphine, and she was a nurse, so she knew what she was doing. But she'd, like, write things in her journals like, don't tell the kids about this, and blah blah blah, and I'm so desperate and things. Like, I just feel so fucking bad. Like, I was just an angsty teenager, like, bitching about everything, and she was suffering.
Oh, right.
I mean, it's fine. It's just, it happened in the past, and not really anything I can do about it. And I didn't know at the time, and we didn't get along at all. So it wasn't like, you know, at the time it wasn't like a huge loss
This.
or anything. But I do realize as an adult, there could have been valuable information that I missed out on as an adult. But, like, my art teacher had to teach me how to drive because my parents wouldn't. And there was a lady I worked with at Walmart who acted kind of like a mom to me. And she helped me with some stuff too. Yeah, like I was telling you a while back, my grandma on my dad's side was schizoaffective or schizoaffinitive. I don't remember which one in particular, but and I always wondered if maybe that
What's the
could have
matter with this fort?
been.
It's definitely fall here, isn't it?
Could have been something that.
Whoa, really?
When I talk to like the therapists and stuff, they don't seem to want to talk about the schizoaffinitiveness at all.
Oh,
Yes, I know something is in this pile of leaves, but I can't get it. Oh, there we go. None of the medicines I've ever had did anything, so except for the boost bar calms me down a little bit. Hydroxyzine makes me tired. Seroquel made me tired. Everything else did nothing. Or, like, made me have a panic attack. We found out through the journals that my mom used to take lithium, and she said that that helped. Also, in my journals, my mom was really embarrassed to ask my dad to go get weed, like for New Year's or whatever. And it seemed like my mom just had a lot of the same kinds of like paranoia issues that I do. Where I'm afraid to ask for things, and I always think everyone's mad at me, and blah blah blah. And but over the years, I've kind of been able to get over it a little bit. Like, I am not afraid of Weirdo at all. Like, but he takes time to listen to me and talk with me and everything. Whereas, like, my ex that liked Ranma, he was like really hardcore. He was the one that you called, what'd you call it, a chud or something? He's super duper like into politics and anything that's not normal. He freaks out about. He hates all autistic people and thinks bullying them is the way to solve the problems or whatever. Even though, quote unquote, he doesn't bully them, he just watches other people bully them on like kiwi farms and stuff. That website should be shut down. That's fucking the most terrible thing I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, Kiwi Farms is a website where they just like make these huge like forum topics about all the things like that autistic people online do that's dumb or whatever. Or even to non-autistic people, if someone does something stupid, they literally, like, document it. Yeah, and it's like, dude, everyone does stupid shit. Like, and the thing is people used to do that with me, like, back in the day, because I was stupid and a child. Like, I would do, like, socially inappropriate stuff. Like, when 9/11 happened, like, I went onto a forum, and I'm like, whoa, did you guys see the planes today? Like, that was cool, it was all fire, and blah, 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 blah. You know, I'm a child. I don't know any better that a whole bunch of people died and stuff.
How was it?
And people made fun of me for, like, the dumb shit that I did. And it was dumb. But, like, they would make, like, because I was in the Earthbound community then, and they would make, like, animated GIFs of them killing me. Like, people in their community. And that's fucking wrong. Instead of, like, making gifts of killing people, you know, you can educate them on why it's not appropriate to talk about this or whatever. And the main example that he always likes to use is about Christian, which is a very autistic guy who he says he's a girl now, but not really, or maybe really, we don't know. And he, like, people bully him, and he, like, freaks out, and he does the stuff that the bullies want him to do. Like, I guess that this happened in Starman.net, and
Let's do this.
not the Christian stuff, but the stuff for me. But the Christian thing, like, I guess, like, someone told him that they would come break his PS4 if he didn't shove a remote control up his ass. So, like, he went on webcam and shoved a remote up his ass, and, like, you know, you don't fuck with autistic people that don't know any better. Yeah, instead of bully the guy, he actually needs help. He does some fucked up shit, it's true. But bullying him isn't gonna fix it.
Nice work. A new discovery. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work.
I went to an anime convention with Weirdo where they literally had a panel on Chris Chan where a dude dressed up like him, and they read some of his little Sonic comics. And I went to it because I was curious to see what the hell they would have a panel on Chris Chan about. They literally just, like, stood up there and they were, like, giggling and laughing about, you know, how dumb it was and stuff. And it's like, you guys are terrible. What if someone did this about you? Like, you don't make a joke out of, you know, the mentally, you know, challenged people. I mean, if it's about yourself, go for it. I'll make fun of myself all day long. And, you know, if someone I know personally is an asshole or whatever, sure, I'll make fun of them too. But this is a stranger online that needs some serious professional help. And in my opinion, that's not funny. And I'll make a joke about anything. But this has gone too far.
Thanks. You mind? No.
Yeah. I mean, there's a difference between like a casual joke
Take care.
and like a malicious joke, you know? And I feel like a lot of the Christian ones are malicious versus then, you know, casually poking fun at a situation. Yeah, and that's disturbing how obsessed they are with it. Like, there's more to life than Christian, guys. Yeah, exactly. Because my ex was one of the ones that was obsessed. Every day, oh, look at this new thing Christian did, blah, 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 blah. And I'm looking and I'm like, I mean, it's more sad
Really?
than funny, but okay. If I wanted to look at some sad artwork, I would just look at my own artwork from 1994. Which is on my DeviantArt, so everyone is absolutely free to look at my cringy shit from 27 years ago.
Oh.
A thing earlier said try to get the cat off the thing. I don't know how to get the cat off the thing. Cat, do you want to eat the apples? Yeah, everyone's done cringy shit. Exactly. And to act like you've never done cringy shit, like that is such a hypocritical thing. Like it's a super mature thing to be able to admit that, you know what, I was cringy and I was maybe even I was wrong, or Maybe I fucked up. Or anything. And so, like, I look for that. In friends and stuff is the people that can say, I'm not perfect, and I'm okay with that. That is a highly desirable trait, in my opinion. If people were real, if Pokemon were real, actual annihilation of the human race. Wait, what do you mean? Like Pokemon hunted us?
Yep.
Kept us in Pokeballs?
How was it?
How the heck did I get a 3-star through the waterfall, but I can't even click it? There's no... Damn it. Pokemon are real, given how we like to trophy hunt. Oh yeah. Yeah, we would literally eat them all. That's probably why, like, aliens don't want to come visit us, because they know that we would just instantly kill them all as soon as we could.
Let's do this.
And there would be, like, Pokemon advocacy groups where it's like, don't hunt the Pokemon, and but even though everyone hunts them, and
Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Hey. Nice work.
okay, Weirdo should be streaming now. And we're still gonna stay here, but I'm just gonna turn his stream on in the background so I can support his Forza adventures. Okay. If you think you're right about everything all the time, you won't ever learn anything new, and you'll be stuck. So that'll be proven wrong. Dude, hell yeah. I always tell people, like, please prove me wrong. Challenge my beliefs. Especially if there's evidence. Like, if there's no evidence, you just like, you're wrong because you suck. Then no, that's not helpful. But I love it when people are like, you know what, I think you're wrong and here's why.
Great timing.
Or if I'm doing something a certain way, they're like, hey, you can do this better if you do blank instead, you know? And those are people that I respect, like, with every ball sack that's not in my body, but could be Velcro to my body. Like,
Nice work.
absolutely love it. It makes me so happy when people try to help me improve. That's part of the reason why I like some of my therapists, because they tell me things about myself that I don't know. Like today, this morning, one of my therapists said, oh my god, what did she say? It was really early this morning, I forgot I had an appointment, actually, and so I woke up and did it. Shit, what did she say? I was excited about it too, I told Weirdo. God, I don't remember, but I do have something that I can share that was a new thing. Was I've been looking into narcissistic people because I am in the process of attempting to commit divorce from one, and I'm so scared to ask, to tell him about it. We've been separated a very long time, and so I'm trying to understand how he thinks in order to be able to, like, have him not kill himself or me. And one of the things I read, it said, unlike mentally healthy people, their emotions are often not caused by their thoughts. They have the emotion first, and then their minds try to think of reasons for having the feeling. And that's why they seem so fucking batshit crazy all the time. And I'm like, holy shit, I never thought about that before. But, like, these are the things the therapist talked to me about. And it blows my mind to, like, learn how people work and how people's brains work and the different thoughts they have and why. And it had never occurred to me that sometimes people, they think with emotion instead of reasoning. And I would never in a million years come up with that by myself, because I always, you know, I'm trying to renew my license plate at the DMV. They don't have an appointment until December. My tags expire in 2 days. I'm going to be driving illegally till then. I get fucking upset, you know, and I'm not just sitting here and I'm like, oh, god damn it. And then I'm just like, you know what? Goddamn what? Goddamn what? The light bulb, the trash can, I don't know. I just want to be pissed, you know? I feel like that would be very, like, upsetting and scary to have emotion first and then thought later. But it helps me deal with people better when I can understand how their thought process works. Or even understand things about them, like if they have some kind of trauma in their life that, you know, has made them act
Take care.
a certain way or whatever. So I love learning, and I never stop learning as much as I absolutely can. Especially about stuff I don't understand very well, like people with narcissistic personality disorder. Or whatever. Yeah, I thought about becoming a psychologist, like, but, like, I feel like I couldn't deal with violence. I have a hard time with conflict, and, like, anything negative at all. Like, I get so upset over that. I feel like that's where I would, or even, like, really paranoid. Like, if I had, like, a client or whatever, I would be scared that maybe I made them upset, they're gonna come try and find me, you know, after work, since they know where I work, and they might come try and kill me or something, and I wouldn't be able to deal with it. I'm too scared. I went to college. I have 2 degrees, and it was not worth it.
That's the stuff.
It took me 8 years, though, because I paid for everything up front. I absolutely refused to take out a loan. I thought that was the most ridiculous thing in the world, is literally put yourself in debt for your entire life for school, and I'm like, nah.
Oops, that's all your memory. Wrap it up and come on back.
Damn it, I could have got a really good Sylveon. That's okay.
Hello.
Yeah, between the debt and paranoia, I was like, nah. So I went for graphic design and computers, associate and applied science. It did not help me one bit, though. I have never used my shitty degree. Too broke and too dumb. No, you're not dumb. Too broke, maybe. That is everyone though. And like in school, they're all like, "Oh, if you work hard, good things will happen." Blah, blah. And it's like, no, doesn't work that way either. If working hard got you places, I would have been there. I worked my ass off, and you know, I eventually found out it is definitely not how hard you work. It is who you know and how much you can suck up to them. Yeah, $40,000 in debt with no way to pay. Yeah, my VR chat ex, that's him. I had to help him come up with a budget because he was so tight on money anyway. And so we had to analyze literally all of his debt, his expenses, his debts, and basically he has to spend no more than, I think it was $10 a day on anything for the next, maybe it's $3. It was either $3 or $10 a day for the next 10 years in order to be able to pay off his debt. And he is like 36, 37. So, holy shit. He went to school for pharmacy, and he works in a factory. His degree did absolutely nothing.
Nice work.
It is literally who you can suck up to. And when I worked at Walmart, it was literally, how the fuck did this goddamn Dadrio off the side go better than this one? That's such bullshit. But when I was at Walmart, it was literally which management you fucked and who you sold drugs to.
Nice work.
Those were the people that got promoted.
Perfect timing.
And it was the absolute most bullish shit.
Great timing. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Perfect timing.
And like sometimes I'll ask on like groups and stuff about like that are hiring.
Nice work.
Like, is there any jobs out there that people actually enjoy where their managers aren't complete and total assholes and just want to fuck each other and whatever? God, 400 points to the next one. Damn it. And no one ever gets back with me. Like, does anyone have a job they like? Does literally anyone in the whole world have a job that they actually like? And they don't get, like, talked down to and bitch chat and forced to, like, work on bare bones crews with no vacation or breaks and...
Take care.
Or management guilts you into not taking your breaks and... When I worked at Wendy's, like, my bosses would ask, they would be like, do you need a break? And it's like, do I need a break? Like, will I die if I don't have one? No. But, you know, I sure damn would appreciate my break, considered I'm entitled to it. And it's technically illegal if you don't give me one, you know? And so, like, I learned, like, I would never, ever, in a million years, guilt any of my girls into not taking their break. In fact, when I was a manager, oh, we got her. Pinch her. When I was a manager at World Market, how I got that position, I don't fucking know. I think they were desperate because they said they couldn't find anyone for like 4 months. My girls, they had their breaks, no exceptions. If they're like, okay, it's okay, I don't need my break today, I said, no, you go take your break, right the fuck now. And I would run the cash register. I would be the only one in the store with that cashier, and I would have her go take her break. Because I'm not a fucking asshole. I was a good goddamn manager, and... you know, I treated my people with respect. I treated them the same way that I would have liked to be treated. Made them take their breaks. Hell yeah, protected work dead.
That's the stuff.
Shit, 2 pictures left.
Oops, that's all your memory. Wrap it up and come on back.
But I mean, and I was damn successful. You know, we were the smallest store in the district. We were just right outside of Seattle. We were in a mall, an outside mall, and I had the best plan to percentage ratio in my department. I had the best sign-up rewards program sign-up to ratio in the whole district. And, you know, I was a new manager. I'd never before been a manager anywhere. But I was doing better than all of these other people that just fuck off all day. And I'm like, dude, I can be successful. Like, I am not a piece of shit like everyone says I am. You know, I'm not a bad manager. And I can be successful. And it really helped, like, boost my self-confidence a lot. And I really liked that job. It eventually got a little boring.
Nice work. Nice work.
But, hello, Balma. My main problem with that job was the damn science lady
Nice work.
always rebelled against everything, and she would never do her job right. And, you know, she ended up, like, stealing, like, not directly cash, but, like, product and sales and stuff.
Nice work.
And, like, I even documented it and gave it to the store manager, and they still wouldn't do anything about it.
Timing.
But that was the point where I had to go back home and deal with my dad, who was dying of lung cancer, so I left that job.
Great timing.
I'd do it again, though.
Great timing.
There's like $17 an hour. But what is up, Bama? We're playing some Pokemon Snap, and we are, talking about life. As they put it earlier, we are shooting the shit. Also talking about detachable Velcro genitalia. So you can mix and match if you want. 4-star? Like 4-star pictures? I've got lots of 4 stars.
You mind?
We've been playing for 18 hours. 101 sweet medals. Is 5-star the Mac? Nick, I will never remember that. No, 4-star is the max. My ranking has gone up. I was 16,000th in the United States, but I didn't play for like a week or so. And now I'm 77,000. I was 90,000th earlier. I gotta beat my friend Tyler though. He's at 2 million, but I gotta beat him. I might remember, you never know. But I will definitely remember broken pancreas. I remember the first time I met you, I talked about my broken gallbladder.
Thanks.
Okay, so I maxed out Park Night. It's my first max. Let's do the MEGANIUM one. That's my Twitter name, so I'm like, hell yeah, MEGANIUM.
Good luck.
Here's an Eevee somewhere. Where'd you go, buddy? Oh, there you are. Comfies. Oops, supposed to throw an apple. The fact that the Eevee follows the apples leads me to believe maybe I gotta lead him over. But he's so hard to lead. Yeah, see, like, he just took off. He's like, nah, fuck you. I think there's a, like, a Sylveon. Like, over this way or something. Yeah, like, I don't know where the heck that Sylveon is. Shaman? Landform? Huh. It's the first I've seen him.
It's coming.
Run, Meganium, run! He just took off down there. I read something about you can get a Pokemon to fall out of the tree if he runs behind the tree or something.
Oops, that's all your memory. Wrap it up and come on back.
I don't know, it didn't work though.
Oh,
Jeez, the 3-star Meganiums are like of his ass in his neck. Okay.
Nice work. Nice work.
Alright, my dudes, we will do some more Pokemon, but I'm gonna pee. I'll be right back.
Come on!
Alrighty, we back. We had a glorious pee. And now we're gonna take some more pictures of Pokemon.
Oh, right!
Should've got my chat bot up. Oh well. Hell yeah. Glorious P.
Look at this.
I had to pee sitting down though. I know it's like it's very depressing. Like, man, if only I just had to like not sit. I mean, I could stand and pee, but it would be very messy, and I would probably have to do a lot of cleanup. Yeah, no, I've heard of some dudes that pee sitting down. my Chud X, he always peed sitting down, but he would like pee outside of the toilet, like through the hole of the toilet seat. I'd be like, can you not? He'd be like, it's not me. There. Holy shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, we had like, we had so many fights about like washing your hands after you go to the bathroom, in that he wouldn't. But I just didn't know. It was my first relationship, and I didn't know that that was very not normal. Not a normal thing. He did live like he was in the Dark Ages. Like he refused to buy anything online, and any online bills I had to pay. I still have to pay. Burger, thanks for the raid, my dude.
Pretty pretty. Packed right open.
We're just invading this Baidu nest. Hell yeah, bring that Nibcana, thanks for the sub. My dudette. We're playing some Pokemon, and also, as the kids say, shooting the shit. Hectic brings the Foxy Loves too. Made you feel old. Hey, it's okay. I'm actually old.
It's time.
Go, Scorbunny, go!
Oops, that's all your memory. Wrap it up and come on back.
Oops, I used all of my memories. Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Yeah, no, dude, I use it as a joke. Like, hell yeah, I'm an old person. It's just funny because I used to be like the youngest in every group. I set up some websites when I was 9. So like all my website people are like, "You're 9," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in 4th grade, bro." And they're like, "What the fuck?" But now it's just like, "Yeah, I'll be 32 later today," or not today, this year, I mean. And they're like, "Whoa, old person on the internet." Yeah, man, old person on the internet. It's okay, Weirdo helps me with all the young kids terminology that I need to know. Old is like 60. Yeah, boomer hours. Everything looks okay on my end. Hmm. I guess maybe it just died for a second, I don't know.
Nice work.
I don't know, dudes. This is a new capture card. This is a $20 boy from Amazon. But I guess outside of that one hiccup, I have no complaints at all. I actually like this better than my expensive ass. What is it? Hopog Gaming PVR edition thing that I bought, which is $150 on Amazon. Like, this is way more convenient. The King of Schlock? What are you talking about, the King of Schlock?
Hey. Great timing.
Dead bird.
Nice work. Nice work. Great timing. Nice
Oh
work.
yeah, what is he like? What does he talk about or play or anything?
Nice work. Nice work. Perfect timing.
Thought I knew him too.
Nice work.
No, I don't think so.
Nice work.
What do you mean my mic is 10 out of 10? This is a laptop mic. I have my big boy mic over there, but it's not hooked up because I have another Airbnb this weekend, and I don't want to put all my shit back again. Oh, you do a voice chat in Discord? Oh yeah, drop a link to his stuff in my Discord, and we can take a look. Always want to meet new people.
Right, right.
Meowth. Meow. Chomp.
Awesome!
The heck is Meowth doing? Pissed off? Cleaning yourself? Yes, doggy?
Whoa, really?
The King of Schlock. Oh, he literally is called the King of Schlock. Let me take a look. K. Banning Kelgum. Our personal Lord and Savior. Hmm. Call in live on Discord. You know, I've thought about that whenever I stream, to go in Discord so everyone can join the voice chat if you want. But, like, no one's expressed, like, a want to do that, so I guess I just haven't. But it is something that I probably should do. That seems to be popular with the streamer voice. Alright, I dropped a... yeah, I dropped a link to his thing in the links channel, so I'll have to check him out later, for sure. But yeah, I'll try to remember next time to get the voice chat going. That would be fun to talk to everyone.
Ooh!
I don't want to sound like the guy who just wants to be at stream. Oh, you guys never have to worry about stuff like that. Like, I don't want anyone to ever feel embarrassed or like. Yeah, no, I know. That's fine. But like, this day and age, people are like, they're afraid to say this or that because I don't want to sound pushy or I don't want to sound like I just want to be part of the action or whatever. And it's like, you guys don't have to feel like that with me. Like, you can feel like at home. Like make yourselves at home. And you know, I want to treat all of my people like, you know, as if we were best friends. And, you know, would you be scared of your best friend to be like, hey bitch, I'm joining the voice chat, you better turn it on because I am coming. You know, like that's the level of comfort I want people to be with me in my streams and everything. Because everything's walking on eggshells with everyone. And I hate that. I want everyone to be happy and comfortable. Comfy stream. But I appreciate you bringing that up, Heptic, because a lot of times I don't think of stuff like that, and I just don't know what people are thinking. So next time I can be like, hey guys, you better get your ass in the voice chat right now, because we're doing this, you know, so that no one feels afraid. Or whatever. But yes, No Burger, you're amazing. Everybody, all love for everybody. We are the Lovey Dad channel here at Mondo TV Dad Love channel. People also don't ask because they don't think of it. Yeah. Yeah, I know, like, I didn't think about it either, so that's understandable. But feel free to, like, throw any ideas out there. Worst I'm gonna do is say no, and I don't ever say no, so worst I'm gonna do is say yes. So...
Let's do this. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Great timing.
It's like that meme online, worst your crush can do is say no. Yeah, what if they say ew? Then you say, bitch, you didn't deserve me anyway. I mean, that's a little different though. Your crush is like someone that you have like hormonal feelings for, and your anxiety is like high and your heart's beating a gajillion miles an hour, and anyone that says ew to stuff like that isn't worth your time though. Seriously. Like, anyone that's mature and responsible is gonna be like, I appreciate your, you know, consideration, but I'm not looking for a relationship right now. Or... hormonal. Spit pop everywhere. Oh boy. Or, oh cool, did you want to go on a date? Or... I've never been out with anyone and I'm really nervous, but sure, I'll give it a shot. Anyone that goes, ew, it's just like, what, are you stuck in 7th grade? For real? Who says that? Literally, who says, ew? Someone that you definitely don't want to be with, that's for sure. Okay, here's a question. If I just ask someone if they want to grab a bite to eat or go to coffee, is it technically a date? Okay, so that is a very good question, because the first time that my very first significant other I ever had, he was like, hey, do you want to go eat? Go to Ponderosa, because I really like that. And I'm like, Sure. And I'm like freaking out. My heart's going a bajillion miles an hour, and I go talk to my old lady friend, and I'm like, does this make it a date? Does this make it a date? He wants to go eat food. Does that make it a date? If food's involved, makes it a date, right? Or no? And like, I don't really think we came to a conclusion whether or not it was officially a date. But when the time came and went, it was a date. We were at Ponderosa for like 3 hours. It was insane. We were there for so long, to the point where I felt uncomfortable. I felt like the people were like, come on, bitch, leave, you know? So, I guess, in conclusion... Oops. // In conclusion, it is a date if you want it to be a date. Okay, yeah, no problem, dude. Welcome back. We were discussing, what is your opinion, USA Whole? If someone asks you to just go out to get coffee or food, does it make it a date? How do you know when something's a date or not? Like, I don't know. I've not really been on traditional dates like that, so I don't know. It's a date if you get dressed up for it? You wouldn't consider that a date? I mean, I did not get dressed up for it, but I don't dress up for anything. That's just not my thing at all. So I should show up nude. Hell yeah, I'd go on a nude date, but only if it was at my house and alone. And with someone that I was already established with. Dress up when I feel like it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't dress up at all. It's not my thing. Like, I would be like, I make sure I have a shirt and pair of pants that does not have holes in it, and we are ready to go. People up.
Awesome!
Right? Like, it's just a nice shirt. And, you dress up like in a suit and a tie. Like, you got your four-piece suit, and you have a top hat and a cane, and you just, like, whirl your cane around and, like, start singing a fucking song or something. Where's a suit? A top hat and came to a date. And that would, well, you know, okay, it would be half creepy because that's not traditional, but at the same time, that would be like interesting. Like, I would be like, I would want to know more. Like, why did you wear a top hat and a cane to this date? Like, is it for the lulz? Is it because, like, you're creepy as shit? Like, I would just want to know more. Because people that dress, like, crazy like that, it goes one of two ways. Either they're really interesting and cool, or they're, like, so damaged that, you know, there's something wrong with them. I worked with this one girl who liked to wear, like, these big, like, Victorian dresses, like, as a customer. But then she worked with us, and I'm like, dude, I get to, because I cut fabric for her, and I'm like, dude, we get to work with the cool dress girl, right? Wrong. Because the cool dress girl ended up being, like, psychotic as shit. Like, I never even talked to her. I don't even know if she remembered me, but like, I walk in the break room, and she would say, literally say, I forget what she said exactly, but she said, I'm gonna throw a bleach in your eyes if blank. And I don't remember what it was. Like,
Nice work.
I don't know, but I'm like, I've never talked to you as an employee, but okay. And then she was the talk of the store because she said weird things like that to everybody.
Nice work.
And we were all like, what the hell? And she worked in electronics. And so, like, I would hear the electronics managers talking, and they'd be like, dude, we need to get her fired because she is batshit crazy. And so, like, I would hear the stories on, like, what different things they would try to get her fired upon, and, like, that definitely confirms that people don't give a shit how you work. They care if you're normal and creepy and fuck them and sell them drugs. Like, it doesn't matter how good of a job she did, they wanted her out of there. I don't know how good of a job she did, because I didn't work with her. But the fact that she was like, I'm gonna throw bleach in your eyes, I'm like, question mark.
Nice work. You mind?
Okay, we need to get a glowing star. Or feather. Flower. But star, feather, flower. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My capture card freaked out. Like, it's not updating. Lonka 76, as the kids say. Let me see what I can do. If I add another capture source. No. Hmm. Man, this capture card is hot. Man, it's not updating. don't know what to do. I unplugged it, I replugged it in.
Good luck.
It's just not doing anything. And I can't see the screen. Like, I see it through the capture just like you guys do. What a great way to have 7 viewers. But my whole thing is bugged. Let's just remove. Alrighty, we'll see you later, USA Hole. I probably won't be on late. I mean, I'll probably, if I can't figure this out, I'll just probably end it here. But I'll try it for a little bit. But thanks for coming, my dude. I appreciate it. Bro, check your Discord. I've been messaging you. I gotta get your Twitch icons made that I had the idea for. Oh, there we go. Okay, I fixed it. Oh yeah, okay, cool. I have the idea, I just haven't got around to it yet. If you pester me about it, I'm more likely to do it quicker. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, wink, nudge. Winkosaurus. No, it's fine. I know you said you don't check it very often, so that's why I was like, it is time. Insert liking here. To be a Discord whore like me. Alright, we're continuing our Pokemon journey. With our mighty and ass. You sub. You know you can sub for free using your Amazon Prime account? But that's okay. You know what you can do? Actually, this goes to everyone. If you can't sub and you still want to support me, you can share my link to your friends, your family, your neighbors, your enemies, different Discord servers. You can post it on Reddit, on Instagram, on Pinterest, Pinstagram, Snapchat. You know, whatever you children use. There's plenty of ways to support without, you know, monetary things. If you can draw pictures, you can make some fan art. There's so many things. We'll see you later, USA Hole! Ways to support people other than money, you know? Weirdo doesn't pay me a dime for anything, but he supports me hardcore in so many different things. You know, even just through emotional support. He's really good. Oh, that's Braviary. Okay, I thought that was a Ho-Oh. Aren't me and Weirdo together? Yes.
Oh, really?
But he gets to live rent and bill free. Sounds like quite a life, right? Just have yourself a sugar mama that gives you everything you want, showers you in gifts and attention and love, and and literally gives you everything your heart desires. A pretty good life, I would say so. But, you know, he deserves it. Weirdo is such a pure, innocent boy, and he deserves the world. Because there's not a malicious bone in his body. He wants nothing but happiness and, you know, goodwill and whatever that Christmas song is. Goodwill, health, happiness for all, or whatever the hell. I don't know how that hit the vanilla thing, but okay. But yeah, Weirdo supports me in a lot of different ways. It's not monetarily.
Oh.
He goes with me to my doctor's appointments. And he helps me remember the things that I gotta say at the doctor's appointments. He doesn't ever yell at me if I do something wrong or if I mess up.
Oops, that's all your memory. Wrap it up and come on back.
He does. He gives me huggles literally all the time. And he is such a fucking snuggle bug. Like, Weirdo would,
Hey.
like, snuggle the shit out of me 24/7 for all of eternity if I wanted to. And that's so fucking nice, because most dudes don't want to cuddle a whole lot like that, but he does. And I like to cuddle too, so it works out, like, really nicely. I think we do go pretty good together. I'm concerned that, like, I might be hurting his streaming, though. Like, his stream's been getting a lot less views lately, and I'm always paranoid that it's because of me. Like, maybe people don't wanna. They're sick of seeing us snuggle, or it makes them jealous, or something, or if, I don't know, I'm just, like, annoying as shit, because I am. Or whatever. And so, like, I try really hard to think of new things for his streams, hopefully, like, get some new people, and because that's his career. He makes all his money through Twitch. And, you know, it's very disheartening for him sometimes
Let's do this.
when, you know, he only gets 1 or 2 viewers a night, and, like, the chat's really quiet and everything. And I always blame, but I do that. I blame myself for everything.
Nice work.
But the dude that I used to be with, he would do that too. It's my fault for everything. Like, if he kicks the cat's water dish over, he will absolutely scream at me, saying, well, why did you leave that dish there? You're just trying to trip me, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, you tripped. Pick it up and don't put it there again. And then tell me, don't put it there because I tripped on it. He makes a big deal about it and everything. So it's just like one of those, like, traumas that I've had, I guess, where I will take responsibility for everything, even if it's not my fault. But
Nice work.
I just always hope that it's not me hurting Weirdo's career.
Nice work.
Because if it was, if I was annoying as shit and people would be like, I don't want to watch Weirdo because Mondo's so fucking annoying, they wouldn't tell me. Like, they wouldn't be like, hey Weirdo, Mondo's fucking annoying, stop having her in the streams. Like, no one would have the balls to say that. And so, like, I have to assume that maybe I'm the problem. But maybe not.
You mind?
So... But I'm glad that you guys don't think it's me and that y'all show up all the time. It's really nice. I've had so many people in chat today, and I have 7 viewers right now. It's like I'm fucking doing great for literally like no reason. There's no reason for my stream to be this good tonight.
Counting on you.
But that's okay. I will take it. I will appreciate it. You guys rock. Whoops. Oh! The guy went live. Oh, he's been live. His voice just turned on. Weird. I will say hello. Okay, have a good be right back. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, what's the question? No. Thanks for the follow, kick your slack. Do we live in the same place? No. Kind of. I live down the road from him. He is literally the weirdo next door. He still lives with his parents. I mean, I met Weirdo in February of last year.
Take care.
And I lived in Michigan at the time. I had just moved back to Michigan from Seattle and California. And I had to take care of my dad. Had recently died of lung cancer when I met him. And I was with another dude at the time from VR chat, and but he was very neglectful. So I met Weirdo, and long story short, Weirdo stole me from the VR chat dude. Also, holy shit. This Pokemon just got murdered in front of our eyes. And so I still had a lot of stuff I had to finish up in Michigan, but I clicked with Weirdo so quickly, so much that I went to see him in June, first week of June, quote unquote, after Corona was over. Haha. And so I visited him for a week, and I really liked him. And I was like, you know, I couldn't stop thinking about being with him again, even though I still had so much stuff left to do in Michigan, cleaning up from my dad and selling the houses and like a million other, and getting rid of my ex and things.
Whoa, really?
But I decided to YOLO 420 blaze it and just move to be with him. So I packed as much stuff in my car that I could carry and took off to Iowa, and I got an apartment, and so I live down the street from him. I still have to go back to Michigan to take care of my shit though.
Oh,
And someone asked, they messaged Weirdo the other day and asked why he didn't live with me. And he basically said he was still like doing stuff with his parents and everything, but he comes over every day.
It's time. You've run out of memory. Let's call that enough research for now.
Will we live together? I would like to.
How was it?
I'm sure we probably will. He was saying that he would like to live with me, like he would be interested in moving to Texas. Because we're like, where do we want to go? I ideally would like to go somewhere where there's no winter. A Weirdo likes the cold. So he would prefer someplace cool. I just absolutely cannot drive in the snow. So we talked about it and we thought, well, maybe Texas might be okay enough for the both of us. We looked at houses in Texas.
All right. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Great timing. Nice work. Nice work.
Man, I got a really good onyx there.
Perfect timing. Hey. Nice work. Nice work.
Why is it with his parents? I don't know. Because he wants to be with his parents. He loves his parents. That's a question for him, not me. I mean, he's streaming right now. You can go ask him if you want.
You mind?
But no, dude, feel free to ask any question. I am an open book. I will literally answer anything without being offended or any weirdness at all, or literally anything.
Thanks. You mind?
Something else he had too. I mean, when I talked to his mom one time, she was like, this was very early on though, she was like, I'm not ready to have him, I'm not ready to let him go yet, or something like that. And I'm like, I mean, that's fine, no pressure or anything. I mean, I like being alone, and that was one of the things I was a little concerned about, was with living with him too, is I won't be alone anymore. And I deeply enjoy being alone. Especially like when I get really self-conscious of things, like when I do karaoke streams. I hear a kitty. Or a bird. Where the heck is this kitty? What's my shoe size? Men's or women? Usually 8 or 9. Do you like black, pink, white, or orange? Out of all of those, I like black. Aluminum or rock? I guess it depends. If I'm trying to make a sculpture, aluminum. If I'm trying to bash someone over the face, rock? Tree or watering can? Again, if I'm trying to like get oxygen, tree.
Oh, really?
If I'm trying to water my crops, watering can. Metapod. If only the leap herd would move out of the way. Right? I don't know how to make a move. You give a reason to everything. Yeah, like I said, I like constructive thinking.
It's time.
I want your IQ. You know, I read that initially as I want your ID, and I'm like, yes, but no. I mean, I used to be able to write. Super.
All right.
I mean, feel free to keep them coming, my dude. Like, I can justify anything. I can, like,
Good to see you.
come up with a story or an excuse to literally anything you could ever ask me. Also, 69 pictures, nice. No, you do not want to become me, trust me. I am human garbage. Being Mondo, no. Being Mondo is a lot of doctors and anxiety and stress and gross stuff. Aside from retail? What do you mean? The hella cool aunt at a bar. No. I am cool online. I'm a little bit cool online. But in real life, I am like, what the fuck is wrong with her?
Now then.
I am... There's something wrong with me. I'm scared of everyone.
Nice work.
And I don't talk at all.
Nice work.
I don't know, I enjoyed working at Walmart as long as
Nice work.
as long as I had a good boss.
Great timing.
Ooh, like 2 points less.
Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work.
My favorite thing in the world is zoning. Like, if I could just zone all day, every day, I would be a happy panda. I'll zone all the time.
Nice work.
I don't want to fuck with returns. I mean, I'll work a service counter, but if I could literally just zone in absolute peace, I would be a very happy panda. Especially zone in that clearance aisle. Hell yeah, I fucking love me a clearance aisle. Oh shit, I guess we're going again. Whoops. That's fine.
Good luck.
I also didn't mind unloading truck. I hated working literally anything on the food side. I hated meat. I hated produce. I never did deli. I see that cat in the tree up there. Working freight's okay,
Ooh.
but I'd rather not. So I gotta get this cat to move.
It's time. You've run out of memory. Let's call that enough research for now. Hello.
Oh my god, they counted as fucking Magikarp is the goddamn cat. Okay. Yeah, no, you're fine. You do what you gotta do, dude.
work.
Holy shit, that got even better than that other one. Okay. Alrighty, I'll take it.
Perfect timing.
Oops.
Hey,
Completed bound suite.
nice work.
Jeez, a better one of those too.
Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Great timing. Nice work.
It seemed like the next step was to take a picture of the flower. The snowfield flower. But it doesn't give me the thing to activate the flower. I think. See where we're at on the old internet. Oop. Oh, my professor, he changed his favorite picture to this bear tick. Man, my Arbok was a whole lot better than that. But, okay. Let's see, the top 100. I am 71,000th. Or in the world, 124,000th. Well, let's try the ice one again to see if it lets me take a picture of the stupid flower. I'm pretty sure it said night, that I had to go at night, but maybe it was day.
Look at this.
Making a railroad in Minecraft. Finally just finished, hell yeah. Dude, I love like watching stuff or listening to stuff while playing Minecraft. I used to listen to like some NPR stuff. Yes, I see the crystal bloom, but I can't activate it because you don't give me damn Illumina balls. Yeah, did you know that we have our own Minecraft server? For me and Weirdo? Like, we have two. We have GigaCraft, which is partnered with some other people. And we have, me and Weirdo's, like, personal one where it's just us. But if y'all ever want to play Minecraft with us, you totally can. I built an iron farm, so we have unlimited iron. You literally just put, like, you get some villagers. And, an iron golem. And just break their line of sight so they don't, like, freak out. So you get a switch to, like, make a trapdoor go up and down.
Whoa, really?
And then, so the villagers get scared. You put a zombie in there too. So the villagers get scared. And they keep, like, summoning the iron golem. And you just kill them. Like, you put some lava.
Nice.
Like a lava field at the bottom, and then just have some chests below the lava that collect the iron. Boom! Iron farm! In water to make them fall into the lava. It's pretty fucking cool. And then you don't gotta go out hunting iron all the goddamn fucking time just to do what you gotta do. We tried to get Burger to play with us, but he didn't like it, I don't think. It just wasn't his thing.
You mind?
Yeah, my god, I played so much Minecraft in my life. Like, Minecraft, like, helps me when I'm freaking out, because I used to have really bad chest pains. It was the only thing. It looks like he pooped that apple. But Minecraft was the only thing that could, like, distract my mind from the stupid chest pains. So I played so goddamn much Minecraft. Crystal Bloom's there, but I can't select it. I don't know what you want from me. Maybe I should look it up at this point, because I've done this level like 3 times.
Now then. Nice work.
Oh god, I was so close to beating it. Why do you have to walk back?
Nice work.
Just take your minecart back.
Nice work. Nice work. Perfect timing. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. A new discovery. Great timing. Nice work.
Oh yeah, I gotta look this up. Why the heck can't I? How to get Illumina orbs in Snowland. Whatever the fuck. Snowfield Night, another tricky one. After climbing the snowy slope up the canyon near the beginning, you'll reach the top of the hill, the large crack revealing a cavern below. Look down the cavern to spot the glowing crystal bloom at night. So, up the canyon near the beginning. At the top of the hill, there'll be a crack. Alright, boys, let's find ourselves a crack. And a girl of Kana. I'm assuming, anyway.
You know.
Whoops. Oh, cow! Daily bird. See you behind there, Delibird. First thing I see you join your score. Only nice dick. Yeah, I used to have like actual rules and stuff in there. But like no one read them. Like, and it wasn't even like don't do this, don't do that. But it was funny, you know, it was a bunch of memes and shit, but no one even read it. And like at the bottom, it's like hit the OK button to get access to the channels, right? And do you think anyone ever fucking did that? No. All they did was go like, I don't know how to get the channels in the It's like, the rules is, there are no rules. Here, have some memes instead. But no one would even read the meme rules. So I'm like, okay, don't be a dick, or just, if you're gonna be a dick, be a nice dick. So now that's the rules. Okay, we're at the top. So now we gotta look down, right? Down here. That's me. I am Kate. Hello. What is up, my dude? Oh, well, you know what? No, you know. It's right there. I saw it for a split fucking second. But it was not glowing.
Whoa, really?
I want to be an adult. Okay, I'll give you the adult role. Okay, so the adult role gives you access to the channel that's called I'm a fucking adult. And what you do there is you can talk about adult stuff. Like, I mean, if you have a naughty picture, you can show the naughty picture. It doesn't have to be porn, but it could just be, I don't know, a fucking dick cactus or something. Who knows? Like, I mean, I don't even mind those in the regular Discord. But if you want to have, like, you know, a mature discussion about dick cactuses or something, like, feel free. Yes, no prob. But, I mean, we also talk about plenty of other adult stuff, like taxes and how the kids these days are, they don't appreciate anything or whatever. You can talk about anything. I take painkillers every day. Yeah, I feel that. What's wrong with you? What's your deal? You have like a bad back or?
Oh, oops, that's all your memory. Wrap it up and come on back.
think I might have to watch a video on this or something.
How was it?
Lumina flower. Shiver snowfields night. In the second area after climbing a steep and snowy slope, look for a crevice on the floor. There's a growing chrysabloom on the floor below. I don't believe it. We looked there. I was there. You were there. Let's watch this little video real quick. Okay, alright, so it looks simple enough. Neck pain, damaged vertebra. Some pictures of your railroad. It goes into the middle of the ocean. Okay, let's try this level again. See if we can't find that little crevice. Your neck was dropped when you were younger. Jesus. Your parents that clumsy? Single slash. You were born. Does that make me not clumsy since I don't have any kids? For now? What do you mean for now?
All right. Nice work. Nice work. mind?
Glowing crystalloom in the snowfields at night. Okay. Okay. Hopefully, one more time.
Ah,
Night. Snowfield.
good luck.
Some mighty in a butt. I think it's a ferret hole. Too far.
That's the stuff.
Alright, here we go. Crevice. Crevice time, for the love of God. See, there was literally 2 seconds in there, and I did not get it. It's supposed to be right there. Right there. See, I took pictures. I took pictures. I got it. I fucking got it. I had to have gotten it. If I didn't, I'm going to be pissed. What the fuck is that sand slasher doing?
That's great! Oh!
run out of memory. Let's call that enough research for now.
For the love of God, please work. For the love of God, please work. For the love of God, please work.
Hello.
1 3-star Delibird. Okay. Somebody an ass. One 4-star Jinx. Okay. Sand Slash spinning his butt around. This damn Vanilla Lux thing. Yes. Yes. We fucking got it, boys. Okay.
Let's do this. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Perfect timing. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. A new discovery. Huh. Hello.
Hello.
Here.
Yeah, because he's my boy, and who else gonna support him? I was working on a bot the other day to do stuff like that for us.
So,
Yeah, no, like the bot, it can do different things for us. I was programming it last stream so that Weirdo could have a bot that does some fun, unique things. But it's not ready. I mean, it's kind of ready to go, but it's not like completely ready to go.
Good luck.
Fuck was that? Like a Sneasel or something? Weevil. I hear a squeak. A gnome? Oh god, the jinxes are gone.
Whoa, really?
Nice.
Roll out of here, buddy.
Oh,
Okay. That one looks better. Bear tick. Oh, it's so cute.
all right. Nice work. Nice work. Perfect timing. A new discovery. Great timing. Great timing.
Hell yeah, get that cutie. Little cutie feel. picture in there.
Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work.
Oh god, so close to the next level.
Professor!
Wow. You mind?
Hey, so... Just now. I can't wait.
Nighttime beach. I don't remember how the beach even was considered.
Thanks.
Oh, down here.
Ooh!
Okay, sure. Let's go to Nighttime Beach. You want to get up and eat or not? Dude, I'm feeling it. I want some goddamn chicken nuggets right now, let me tell ya.
Wow! The ocean is just as pretty at night. I wonder what the Pokemon are doing.
What they're doing? Probably minding their own damn business, lady.
Awesome!
No food talk. Well, why haven't you eaten, good sir? What has prevented you? A blade being sharpened. Scyther? Scyther! Oh, Viper. I was close. Making a VR chat avatar. Dude, I feel it.
That's great!
Making avatars is, like, it's nice, but it's also a bitch.
Oh, really?
Like, one piece of, like, you're actually, like, sculpting it, like, in Blender? Who knows what's a plant and what's a Pokemon? Surfing Raichu. Well, like, what are you doing? Are you trying to sculpt clothing, or are you just trying to put clothes on it?
Hello.
Well, to put clothes on, you take your model, you delete the clothes that you want to put on. Well, I mean, you delete the clothes you don't want to wear. And then you import the model of the clothes you want. And then if it has anything else besides the clothes, then you delete that. And then you just hit, merge models under cats. Like, what is the error you're getting? Or the problem that you're getting? Like, is it the model exploding? Does the clothes not stick to the person? Like...
Nice work. A new discovery. Nice work.
They don't have clothes, you're having adjustments, a pain. Okay, so to teach yourself,
Nice work.
start with models that do have clothes and try to just change one aspect at a time. So like, take a character,
Discovery.
delete the shirt, and put a shirt from another character on. Like, I think you're biting off too much to chew at the beginning, and that's where you're struggling. Because Blender is not easy. It's really not. It took me a long time with someone holding my hand the entire way to get it.
Nice work. Nice work.
Clipping, that is an art. Clipping takes forever to get fixed, and a lot of people aren't even good at that.
Great timing.
So you might want to look past the clipping issues, at least at the beginning.
discovery. Nice work.
I don't know what you mean out of sync, though. If you get it where the whole model like explodes, that's shape keys. And basically you just don't want to you have to make a new shape key, edit the model, and then apply shape key to basis, and then it won't explode. But if you make any edits at all, and you don't hit apply shape key to basis, it will explode. Why? I don't know. That's just how it works. Cave.
That's a big cavern.
That's a big penis.
Get ready. You've got a long way down.
Awesome!
He looks like a Digimon. Looks like fucking Patamon. Goes perfectly aligned with the body movement, you fix it. Arms are clipping through. Yeah, because clipping part is hard, dude. Yeah, give yourself some slack. Try just editing small, like 1 bits at a time, and then you'll learn how clipping and things, how you can fix them easier. Like, you'd have to weight paint stuff to get it to move with the bones better. And weight painting is also not easy. There's a chicken up there. No, dude, it took me, like, literally, like, a year of practicing in order to be able to be, like, even not shit at it. As I said, start off small. Make tiny edits. Don't make giant edits. Like, just do, like, a head swap on a character. And if the head swap goes good, then do a shirt swap. And then pants swap. And then a feet swap. Dude, head swap is literally the absolute easiest thing. And probably what's happening is you're just moving the shape keys by accident, and
That's great!
It's fucking everything up. Shape keys are a bitch. I should just make tutorial videos, like... I can do a head swap and adjustments and have it fully completed in an hour. If it's just a head swap, it might even be less than that. I know, it's because you don't have enough practice. And don't think that you don't need a lot of practice to get good at. You need a shit ton of practice. In order to not suck. I am still not good. I am still a newbie. But it is fucking tough. It is the hardest thing I've ever learned in my life, is Blender.
Hello.
One 2-star combat. Jesus. He's like, what the fuck you doing, throwing apples at me?
Now then. A new discovery. Nice work. A new discovery. Nice work. A new discovery.
Agumon, Joltik Monsters Pokemon is our champions! He just reminds me of the stupid Agumon face, it really does.
A new discovery. Great timing. Nice work. A new discovery. Nice work. A new discovery. Great timing. A new discovery. Nice work.
You have a reason to get food now? What's your reason? What is resnap? Oh. Your blender crashed. Oh god, zoom in. Zoom out. Holy shit. Rotate. Oh, brightness. Blur. Alright, have a good food. Heptic. Gosh, shitty filters. Oh, okay, there we go. Interesting. Man, you're making me want my nuggets now. My nuggies.
Thanks.
Trying to talk up Weirdo on his stream. Keep on cooking.
Hi.
Can you smell what the Mondo's cooking? Nothing yet, but it will be chicken nuggets. What do we even eat today? We went to McDonald's. Weirdo wanted McDonald's for zero reason other than he wanted fries.
Good luck.
Executor. There's a survivor here somewhere. I don't see him. Executor? Okay.
run out of memory. Let's call that enough research for now. Welcome back.
Conclusion is you are done. Now then. Nice work. Nice work. Yeah, you're giving up too easy. I mean, I had my first one kind of commissioned, but don't give up, bro. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Perfect timing. Great timing. Nice work. Nice work. Yeah, I mean, when you get mad at something, it is best to stop for a little while and come back to it later. I mean, as the day gets on, your mind fucks up. And if you approach it, you know, after sleeping or whatever, you often can solve problems easier. Just because you're so burnt out, you know? I mean, it's just like riding a bike. You suck at riding a bike at first, and you're like, man, everyone makes it look so easy. And it's so hard for you at first to balance, but then you get it, and then you're fine. It's a pretty cool link. You should click on it, right? All these new people in his stream, and they don't even join the Discord. Come on, dudes. The time is now.
Good
luck.
Yeah, no, understandable. I mean, I literally have like 4 Discord accounts because I have so many servers. I wish they did not have a 100 server limit. But most of them I don't do anything in. It's just like support Discords for different things or whatever. So I have most everything muted. Right, dude, every single time Discord posts something on Twitter, I always post, can you please get some goddamn different notification noises for your DMs versus fucking server messages? Like, literally AOL had that in 1998, and I didn't pay them a goddamn cent. And I pay Discord $100 a year. Why the fuck can't I hit this bird?